Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to another derby, another Northern Zone derby. The first was between a school from Kumasi and another from Wa. The contest was won by the school from Kumasi, ladies and gentlemen. The second Northern Zone battle is between a Kumasi school, but this time a school from Tamale. Will it be a double for the Kumasi squad, or this time it will go to Tamale? This is the last quarterfinal contest, and it is between the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology and the Tamale Technical University. The TERTIARY Business Science Challenge is brought to us by Graphic Business in partnership with the Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana and proudly supported by the Chartered Institute of Management Accountants SIMA. Our media partners are TV3 Daily Graphic and Graphic Online. Our proud sponsors include MTN Ghana, Compu Ghana, Accra Breweries Limited, PricewaterhouseCoopers, GOL, Glyco Live, the Ghana National Association of Teachers, and McVitie's. The program is streaming live on Facebook, Daily Graphic Ghana. Tamale Technical University is here by virtue of their impressive performance at the Zonal Championship. TaTU has an experienced team from the last edition. They will certainly have heard of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology from past campaigns and also from the Northern Zone Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome our team from Tamale Technical University to take their seats to my right. Gentlemen, you are welcome.
Thank you.
Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. We don't have to wait for so long because they are here with us. And they are here to battle with the Tamale Technical University. Tamale Technical University is no pushover. And I'm sure KNUST is aware. KNUST are competing with TaTU, who has the experience to match them boot for boot. Contestants from the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, please join me upstage. Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome.
Thank you.
Viewers and audience, ladies and gentlemen, the die is cast. The Northern Zone derby is on. A place in the semifinals is up for grabs. The winner of this contest will progress to the semifinals of the 2022 edition of the TERTIARY Business Science Challenge. In fact, that is the last slot, and it needs to be filled by one of these two institutions before me. Which of these two will push further, and which of these two will win? Which of them will pick the last semi-final slot? Which of them wants it more? Only time will tell. My name is Al-Hassan Yusuf Traore, and I love academic violence. Before we go to battle, I want to know who my contestants are. Who do you have from Tamale Technical University?
My name is Ba Alajimasi, BTech Applied Accounting Level 300.
Okay.
And I am Dauda Kamal, Business Management BTech Level 300.
You're welcome, Dauda and Alaji.
Thank you.
What are your expectations for this contest?
We are expecting a very great contest that we are facing the champions of the Northern Zone, and we are expecting that we are going to do our best.
Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. May I know you?
My name is Lord Kelvin Atisu, Banking and Finance final year.
My name is Vivian Yantensia, BSc Accounting, final year.
You're welcome once again. How do you assess your opponent going into this contest?
We know that they are our friends from the Northern Zone, so we'll treat them well.
And we hope the contest is going to be a friendly one between KNUST and Tamale Technical University. That is what they are hoping for. I don't want a friendly contest. I want a bloody one. Academic violence, it should be. Ladies and gentlemen, let us go into battle. The contest is going to be organized in 5 rounds. Round 1 is on theory, round 2 calculations. Round 3 is our business case of the day. Round 4 is divided into 2 segments. We have the graphic business segment and the true or false segment. Round 5 is our riddles. Are we ready? TaTU
Yes,
and KNUST. If we are ready, we go straight into round 1. Like I indicated, round one is made up of theory questions, and this is to test your understanding of basic principles and concepts in business. At this stage, each institution will have the opportunity of answering 6 major questions. For a major question, you have 3 points, and you have 15 seconds within which to give an answer. You have a maximum of 2 attempts only. For a bonus, you have 1 point to be attempted in 5 seconds in just 1 attempt. Questions can be drawn from any of the business areas. I'm going to start with the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology to my left. KNUST. ESG is a new type of reporting that is best characterized as a framework that helps stakeholders understand how an organization is managing risk and opportunities in relation to 3 areas. You have to identify the elements of ESG reporting.
Environmental, sustainability, and governance.
Is that your final answer?
Environmental, social, and then governance.
I'll give it to you. Tamale Technical University. The CIA triad is a concept in information security, a common model that forms the basis for the development of security systems and used for finding vulnerabilities and methods for creating solutions. You have to identify the element of the CIA triad.
We have confidentiality, integrity, and availability.
That is correct. Our next set of questions, KNUST. According to Robert Katz, managerial skills can be categorized into 3. You are required to identify and explain briefly the 3 broad types of skills essential for a successful management process.
So we have the technical skills, which refer to the skills that are job-specific and job-related that are relevant for producing goods and services. The human skills refer to the skills that are that deal with the interpersonal relationship between members in an organization. And then finally, the conceptual skills are those skills that help managers analyze and conceptualize concepts to bring about decisions.
That is correct. TaTU. According to Henry Mintzberg, there are 10 managerial rules. These rules he has classified into 3. You are required to identify and explain briefly the 3 broad categories of rules of managers according to Henry Mintzberg.
First, we have interpersonal rule, and that one has to do with establishing relationship with the employees. And the second one has to do with informational rule, and that one, like, you examine the environment and communicate to the workers. And then the last one has to do with decisional rule, and that one focuses on decisional rule focuses on, like, we have entrepreneurial rule, like explaining entrepreneurial rules.
I'll give it to you. It's okay. I'll give it to you. KNUST, your major question. The Fayol's principle of management, which suggests that employees should know where they stand in the organization's hierarchy and who to speak to within a chain of command, is?
Scalar chain.
That is correct. TaTU. The Fayol's principle of management, which suggests that each group of activities with the same objective should be directed by only one head using one plan, is?
We have chain of command.
That is not correct.
Unity of direction.
Unity of direction is correct. The Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, your major question. Now, according to the conceptual framework of general purpose financial reporting, there are 2 major classifications of primary users of public sector financial information. You have to explain briefly these 2 categories of primary users.
We have primary users and secondary users. Primary users are the users for whom the financial information are prepared for, and the secondary users are the users for whom the financial statements were not primarily prepared for.
That is not correct. Bonus for TaTU. You've been bailed out. I asked for 2 primary users, and you are still talking about primary. The primary users are service recipients and resource providers. Your major question, Tamale Technical University. According to the conceptual framework of general purpose financial reporting, there are 2 main fundamental qualitative characteristics of public sector financial reporting. You have to identify and explain briefly these 2 characteristics.
We have resources, and then The resources refers to like the funds that are used to carry out the activities of the organization.
That is not correct. Bonus for Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology.
We have fair representation and relevance. Fair representation means that the financial statement should faithfully present what it seems to purport. And then we have relevance. Relevance means that the financial statement should be capable of producing information that will be useful for economic users in making decisions.
I'll give it to you. That is correct. So the two fundamental qualitative characteristics are faithful representation and relevance. And that is what you've explained. Our next set of questions, KNUST. What is the withholding tax rate on the interest credited to a member on an investment made in a unit trust scheme or mutual fund?
It is exempt.
That is correct. Tamale Technical University. What is the withholding tax rate on the commission paid to insurance, sales, canvassing, and lotto agents who are resident individuals?
20%.
That is not correct. You have one chance.
It is not exempt from tax.
That is not correct. Bonus for KNUST.
15%.
That is not correct. The correct answer is 10%. 10%. We are going to take our last set of questions for this round. Our last set of questions. Common preamble. Please take note. Procurement process documents are used to help a business or government narrow their focus and determine what vendor best meets their needs. There are a number of procurement process documents used. You are required to explain the nature and relevance of the following procurement documents. Your document, KNUS, is Request for Information. The document called Request for Information. Explain the nature and relevance of that document.
The request for information is a document that is issued by the procurement entities to tenderers, potential tenderers, requesting for information, whether technical information about the services that they can provide.
I'll give it to you. Tamale Technical University. Yours is Request for Proposal.
This is a type of document that the tenderer requests from the bidders to present information to present a bid for a particular contract or a work that they are going to undertake.
I'll give you 2 out of 3. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of round 1.
The very essence of leadership is to become more. At ICAG, we stand for leadership and we are inspired to offer more. Leadership stands up to be answerable. We use our national and international conferences to tell our story and hold ourselves to high global benchmarks. Leadership is where brilliance is rewarded. We reward brilliance with scholarships for postgraduate students. Leadership thrives on fresh ideas. Our tertiary business sense challenge makes you see business from a different perspective. Leadership is not about today. We keep an eye on tomorrow by providing internships in high-ranked institutions to inspire the next generation of business leaders. Leadership is acquiring ATSWA, CA Professional, Post-Chartered Diploma from ICAG. ICAG, where leaders become more.
One app that lets you chat, call, read, play, and listen to music. Enjoy Ayoba with MTN. Download Ayoba now. In life, you sometimes seem to be cruising along. But just when you least expect it, things could go horribly wrong.
Leave nothing to chance. Let Geico Group help you achieve your goals with customized solutions for life and general insurance, healthcare and finance. Geico, we cushion you for life.
Every now and again, Goil makes good things happen. This time, Goil has introduced Super XP Ron 95, a higher grade fuel loaded with additives and yet sold at the same price as normal fuel. Go Super XP Ron 95 enhances engine performance like never before. It maintains the engine by keeping it clean from carbon deposits. Go Super XP Ron 95 is designed to burn slowly and thus improves fuel economy, making you save money after several kilometers. Go Super XP Ron 95 gives you a smooth driving experience, that is, less vibrations. Fill up with Go Super XP Ron 95. Now there's no need to pay more for any higher grade fuel. Goil has that sorted. Goil, good energy.
Have you thought of having access to your news at any time and anywhere? Graphic Communication is giving you the opportunity to have news not only in hard copy but also in a digital form. Yes, you can have access to news at all times and even before they reach the newsstands. Simply download the Graphic News Plus from Google Play Store on your Android and App Store on your iOS device and get your digital news from your favorite daily graphic, Graphic Business, The Mirror, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and Graphic Sports. Download your Graphic News Plus now and choose your preferred package daily, weekly, monthly, and annually, and access free news on various interest areas as well. Visit us on graphic.com.gh for further information. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news.
At the end of round one, the following are the results. Tamale Technical University had 11 points. The Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology had 16 points. We are going to round two, which involves calculations. You are free to use your calculators. Each institution will have the opportunity of answering 6 major questions. A major question answered correctly attracts 3 points. If it's a bonus question, you have 1 point. Major questions are supposed to be answered within 30 seconds in a maximum of 2 attempts. For a bonus question, it's supposed to be answered in 10 seconds in 1 attempt only. We are starting this time from Tamale Technical University. TaTU. Dorcas and Nash are in partnership, sharing profits in the ratio 3:2. Their capital are 4 million cedis and 2 million cedis respectively. And their drawings were 1.8 million cedis and 1.2 million cedis. The profit for the year, before taking into consideration the following transactions, was 5.4 million cedis. So the transactions were: 1. Repair of partnership vehicle paid personally by Nash was 20,000 cedis. Interest on loan advanced by Dorcas was 25,000 cedis. Interest on drawings to be provided at 5%. By how much will Dorcas' current account balance increase? I'll take it again. You've been bailed out. Bonus for KNUST.
3,418,000.
No, that is not correct. That is not correct. The correct answer is 1,413,000. Now your major question, KNUST. Bright and Philip are in partnership sharing profits and losses in the ratio 2:3. On 1st January 2019, they admitted Comfort, injecting 1.2 million cedis as capital. The following also took place at that date. Goodwill was valued at 4 million cedis. The new profit sharing ratio is to be 3:6:1. Property is valued upwards by 3.5 million cedis. Bright had a balance of 4.5 million cedis credit in his capital account prior to adjusting the account, Goodwill is not to be retained in the books. What is the balance in Bright's capital account after the adjustments?
7.15 million cedis.
No, please. That's not correct. You've been bailed out. Bonus for Tamale Technical University.
6,300,000.
That is correct. 6.3 million is correct. Your major question, Tamale Technical University. If the 25th percentile and 75th percentile of a data set are 11.3 and 57.7 respectively, what is a quartile deviation of the data set?
Yes.
23.2.
That is correct. KNUST. What is the interquartile range of the following set of data? What is the interquartile range of the following set of data? The data include 16, 28, 15, 13, 6, 19, and 15.
15.5.
That is not correct.
17.
It is not 17. Bonus for Tamale Technical University.
16.
No, it is not 16. It is 6. 6, not 16. Your major question, Tamale Technical University. Emmanuel Seba is thinking of buying equity shares from Gold Ghana Limited. The company expects to pay a dividend of 60 cedis for the next 4 years. The shares can be sold for 2,500 cedis at the end of year 4. How much will Seba pay for the share if the required rate of return is 12%?
8.33.
That is not correct. You have one other chance.
33.32.
No, please. That is also not correct. Bonus for KNUST.
32.
No, that is not correct. The correct answer is 1,771. 1,771. Your major question, KNUST. Parkwesi Abel is deciding on buying ordinary shares of MTN Ghana Limited. The shares can be sold at the end of the year for 10,000 cedis. MTN Ghana will pay a dividend of 200 cedis per share at the end of the year. If Parkwesi requires 20% return on his investment, how much should he pay now for the shares?
8,500.
That is correct. Tamale Technical University, your major question. Glycolife purchased a machine for 200,000 cedis on 1st January 2016. The machine was estimated to have a 5-year life with a residual value of 2,000 cedis. During 2018, the market for the product it produces declined, and the machine was sold on 1st January 2019 for 28,000 cedis. With reference to IAS 16 property, plant, and equipment, what was the profit or loss on disposal?
90,800.
That is not correct, please. You have another chance.
79,200.
No, please, that is not correct. Bonus for KNUST.
53,200.
That is correct. 53,200 is the correct answer. Now your major question, KNUST. PwC Ghana purchased a non-current asset, that's a motor vehicle, at the beginning of year 2017 for 9.6 million cedis and applied a depreciation rate of 25% per annum using reducing balance method. The company sold the vehicle for 4.5 million cedis at the beginning of year 2021. What is the profit or loss on disposal?
A profit of 1,462,500.
That is correct. Our next set of questions. TaTU. Gold Ghana issued 5% preference shares valued at 20,000 cedis. If the shares are redeemable in 5 years' time and the yield to maturity is 8%, how much should be paid for the shares?
12,500.
That is not correct. You have one other chance.
93,000.
No, that is certainly not correct. Bonus for Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology.
850,000, 854.375.
No, please. That is not correct. That is not correct. The correct answer is 17,609.3. Your major question, KNUST. Ghana Limited issued 6% preference shares valued at 15,000 cedis. If the shares are redeemable in 5 years' time and the yield to maturity is 10%, how much should be paid for the shares?
13,681.91 cedis.
That is not correct. You have another chance. Even bailed out. Bonus for Tamale Technical University.
9,000.
No, please. The correct answer is 12,725.53. We'll take our last set of questions for this round. Our last set of questions for round 1. This is a common preamble, so please take note. How many terms are there in the following arithmetic progression? How many terms are there in the following arithmetic progression? Your terms, TaTU, are 7, 10, 13, and the last one is 43.
3.3.
That is not correct.
The second term.
No, certainly not correct. KNUST?
13 terms.
13 terms is correct. That is correct. Now, for your major question, your terms are 7, 13, 19, and the last one is 205.
34 terms.
34 terms is correct. Ladies and gentlemen, that will bring us to the end of round. At the end of round 2, the following are the results. Tamale Technical University had 4 points. Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology had 11 points. We are going to the third round, which is our business case of the day. In this round, we are giving both schools a common problem, and they are going to work as a team to come up with one solution, which solution will be compared with what we have. It is an interesting one this time. They will have 10 minutes maximum within which to provide their solution for a maximum of 10 points. Contestants, if you are ready, please take your business case. There are 2 envelopes. We are going to read the business case together. Branding is a process of creating a strong positive perception of a company, its product or services in the customer's mind by combining such elements as logo, design, mission statement, and a consistent theme throughout all marketing communications. Effective branding helps companies differentiate themselves from their competitors and build a loyal customer base. Every brand needs a logo. In fact, it is not easy to find a brand that does not have a logo, which arguably makes it the most important element of branding. A logo is a brand. It's a brand's whole personality, boiled down into an easy-to-recognize image. It is often the first interaction one has with the brand that sticks in the mind and conjures up memories, good, bad, or indifferent, about the brand when one sees it. You are to identify the following 20 global brands and indicate the companies who own such logos. You are to identify the following 20 global brands and indicate the companies who own such logos. So the logos are going to be displayed one after the other. There are 20 of them, obviously. So, ladies and gentlemen, those are our logos. Competitors, contestants, you may start work now. You have a maximum of 10 minutes. Okay, so we gave our school some logos to identify because branding is very important for businesses. And as a tertiary business sense challenge, we expect that we should identify with some global brands that we may have. So this is what we're expecting. Brand number 1 is a brand for Pepsi. Pepsi is a carbonated soft drink manufactured by Pepsi Company, introduced in 1893. The second logo, Beats by Dre. It's an American consumer. So it's an American consumer product. They manufacture entertainment products. It is headquartered in California, founded in 2006. Since 2014, it has been a subsidiary of Apple Company Limited. The third logo we can see is that of YouTube, which is an American online video sharing and social media platform headquartered in California. It was launched in 2005 and owned by Google. The third one is Firefox, Mozilla Firefox. It's a free and open source web browser developed by the Mozilla Foundation. It was created in 2002 under a code name Phoenix. The fifth one is Superman. He's a superhero who appears in American comic books published by DC Comics. Superman has since been adopted to a number of other media such as radio, serials, novels, movies, documentaries, etc. It first appeared in 1938. For the next page, logo number 6. That logo belongs to Target Corporation. They're an American big box department store chain headquartered in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It is the 8th largest retailer in the United States and a component of the S&P 500 index. It was established in 1962. The next one is Twitter. Twitter is an American communication company based in San Francisco, California. The company operates the micro blogging and sound network and social networking site that is Twitter. It was formed in 2006. And in 2022, the Twitter board of directors agreed a buyout by Elon Musk. The next one is Sun Microsystems. Sun was an American technology company that sold computers, computer components, softwares, and information technology generally. In 2010, it was acquired by Oracle Corporation. The company was formed in 1982. Logo number 9 belongs to Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton is a French luxury fashion house and company founded in 1854 by Louis Vuitton. For 6 consecutive years, between 2006 and 2012, the company was named the world's most valuable brand, luxury brand. The company operates in over 50 countries with more than 460 stores worldwide. The next image after that is Chanel. It's a French luxury fashion house formed by Coco Chanel in 1910. It focuses on women's ready-to-wear clothing, luxury goods, and accessories. It is headquartered in London, UK, and has over 500 outlets worldwide. Logo number 16. Some will say Hyundai, others will say Hyundai. It's a South Korean multinational conglomerate headquartered in Seoul, South Korea. It has a controlling interest in Kia, and together they are the largest and second largest car manufacturers in South Korea, respectively. In 2017, it was the 3rd largest vehicle manufacturer by production volume, behind Toyota and VW. The next after that is Mercedes. Mercedes is a German multinational automotive corporation headquartered in Stuttgart, Germany. It is one of the world's early manufacturers of cars. By unit sales, the Mercedes-Benz Group is 13th largest car manufacturer. The company is a component of the Euro Stoxx 50 stock market index. Then we have PayPal. PayPal Holdings is an American multinational financial technology company operating an online payment system in the majority of countries that accept online payment systems. The next one is Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers Entertainment Incorporated is an American film and entertainment company headquartered in California, founded in 1923 by 4 brothers. We have Harry, Albert, Sam, and Jack, all of them Warner. And it is one of the big 5 major American film studios, as well as a member of the Motion Picture Association. The last one is Starbucks. Starbucks is an American multinational chain of coffee houses and roastery reserves, headquartered in Seattle, Washington. It is the world's largest coffee house chain. As of November 2021, the company had 33,833 stores in 80 countries. But we didn't expect all these details. We just asked them to identify the brands. Let us see what our contestants did, beginning from Tamale Technical University. First logo, they wrote company from France. I guess it's because of their colors. But that is Pepsi. Second logo, Boom Music Player. No, that is not correct. YouTube, social media is correct. Firefox, I'll give it to you. They didn't provide any answer for the Superman. Real Madrid was answered. Juventus was answered. Wolverhampton Wanderers, I'll give it to you. Then for the Opel, they indicated Mitsubishi. That is not correct. They got a Honda correct. Then we have, for Target, they wrote movies logo. Example, Captain America. That is not correct. Then we have Twitter. That is correct. Sun Company, I'll give it to you. Louis Vuitton, I'll give it to you. Then for Chanel, they wrote clothing line. That is, I won't accept that. Hyundai or Hyundai, that is correct. Benz, PayPal. Then for the Warner Brothers, they wrote West Brom Football Club. And for the Starbucks, they wrote company from India. Ladies and gentlemen, they got 12 of the logos correct. For their effort, they get 6 out of 10. So they got 12 out of 20. Let us look at what KNUST did. So they have the first logo to be Pepsi. Number 2, they wrote Beats by Dre. 3, YouTube. 4, Mozilla Firefox. 5, Superman. 6, Target. 7, Twitter. They didn't answer the 8th one. Which one is the 8th logo? The 8th logo is Sun Microsystems. They didn't answer that. And they have Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Real Madrid Football Club, Juventus Football Club, Wolves Football Club, Opel, Honda, Hyundai, Mercedes-Benz, PayPal, Warner Brothers, Starbucks. They got 19 correct. For their effort, they got 9.5 out of 10. So, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of round 3, the scores are as follows. Tamale Technical University had 6 points. KNUST had 9.5 points. We are going into round 4. Round 4 is divided into 2 segments. We have the graphic business segment and we have the true or false segment. We are going to start with the graphic business segment. So in this round, I'm going to read out some questions from stories appearing in the graphic business newspaper. For the purpose of this discussion, we are asking questions from stories that appeared in graphic business newspapers of 28th June and 5th July. Each school will have the opportunity of answering 6 major questions. For a major question, you have 15 seconds within which to give an answer for 3 points. You have a maximum of 2 attempts. For a bonus question, you have only 5 seconds in 1 attempt for 1 point. Please, are we ready? If you are ready, we are going to start from the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. But this is a common preamble, so please take note, both schools. The Ghana Shippers Authority is seeking a stronger partnership with key government agencies in the country to help boost international trade from the Volta region. As part of this process, the Ghana Shippers Authority held a stakeholders consultative meeting in Ho to build the capacity of shippers in the region. You are to identify any 3 stakeholders each who participated in this meeting, beginning from KNUST.
The Volta Regional Coordinating Council, the Association of Ghana Industries, and the Customs Division of Ghana Revenue Authority.
That is correct. Tamale Technical University.
We have Association of Ghana Industry, and we have Ghana Standard Authority, and we have Food and Drugs Authority.
Association of Ghana Industries has been mentioned already. You have another opportunity to come again.
Okay. We have Food and Drugs Authority.
You've mentioned that. I'll give
we have
you 2
Ministry of trading industries.
You are lucky. I'll give it to you. All right, so that is correct. Our next set of questions. KNUST. What was the theme for the 3-day insurance fair organized by the Ghana Insurance Association in partnership with a graphic business?
Making insurance the Ghanaian way of life.
I won't take that. You have one other chance.
Deepening insurance awareness to engender and enhance public confidence in Ghana.
That is correct. Tamale Technical University. What was the theme for the annual Thought Leadership Symposium organized by the Ghana Climate Innovation Center?
To enhance the capacity of shippers in the Western region,
That is not correct. You have one other chance.
Okay. Deepening the capacity of the capacity of women to participate in climate action.
No, please. That is not correct. You want to take the bonus? KNUST.
Building a green economy in Ghana. The role of gender and entrepreneurship.
That is correct. Common preamble, so please take note. Common preamble. Fidelity Bank recently won 5 awards at the 2022 Health, Environment, Safety and Security Awards held in Accra. These included some corporate and personal awards. KNUST, you have to identify any 2 personal awards won by the bank.
The Hearst Exemplary Leadership Award and the Hearst Male Personality of the Year.
That is correct. That is correct. Tamale Technical University, you have to identify any 2 corporate awards won by the bank.
The most safety and security conscious company of the year, and then we have best data security company of the year, and the last one we have best data security management company.
I'll give it to you. Best company in security management. Best company in fire safety and security management. Most safety and security conscious company of the year. I'll give it to you. We'll take our next set of questions. KNUST. What is the percentage of life insurance company members to the total membership of the Ghana Insurance Association?
37.74%.
That is correct. Tamale Technical University. What is the percentage of reinsurance company members to the total membership of the Ghana Insurance Association? 92%. You've been bailed out. That is not correct. Bonus for KNUST.
7.547%.
That is correct. That is correct. We'll take our next set of questions. KNUST. According to a report by the Bank of Ghana, what 3 factors could account for the consistently high rate of staff involvement in fraud cases reported by banks and specialized deposit-taking institutions?
So the first one is the lack of adequate security controls in financial institutions, most especially in rural and community development banks. The second one is the poor background checks on potential newly appointed and then those staff of the organization. And the last one is the poor remuneration of members.
That is correct. That is correct. TaTU. According to Dr. Edu Owusu-Sarkodie, the country stands to enjoy some possible benefits for going back to the IMF. You have to identify 3 benefits that were mentioned by the economists.
These are the social intervention, that is the free quality education, and the teachers and nurses training allowances, and then the NAPCO.
That is not correct. Bonus for KNUST.
Number 1, they would inject some cash into the economy. They would also help in policy credibility, and then they will help in macroeconomic stability.
That is correct. Benefit, and you are mentioning social intervention programs. We'll take our last set of questions for this round. Our last set of questions. According to the immediate past president of the Chamber of Mines, which 2 institutions were recently brought together to sign a joint venture for the production of activated carbon locally?
Zarco Company Limited and then the University of Mines and Technology.
That is correct. Tamale Technical University, which 2 companies have partnered to plant trees to help restore a degraded mining site in the eastern region?
That is Bernard Richard Rucha Ghana.
That is correct. That is correct. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of round 4A. A place in the semi-finals is at stake. The contest is between Tamale Technical University and the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. We have 2 more rounds to go. The contest is still anyone's game.
The very essence of leadership is to become more. At ICAG, we stand for leadership and we are inspired to offer more. Leadership stands up to be answerable. We use our national and international conferences to tell our story and hold ourselves to high global benchmarks. Leadership is where brilliance is rewarded. We reward brilliance with scholarships for postgraduate students. Leadership thrives on fresh ideas. Our tertiary business sense challenge makes you see business from a different perspective. Leadership is not about today. We keep an eye on tomorrow by providing internships in high-ranked institutions to inspire the next generation of business leaders. Leadership is acquiring ATSWA, CA Professional, Post-Chartered Diploma from ICAG. ICAG, where leaders become more.
One app that lets you chat, call, read, play, and listen to music. Enjoy Ayoba with MTN. Download Ayoba now.
Every now and again, Goil makes good things happen. This time, Goil has introduced Super XP Ron 95, a higher grade fuel loaded with additives and yet sold at the same price as normal fuel. Go Super XP Ron 95 enhances engine performance like never before. It maintains the engine by keeping it clean from carbon deposits. Go Super XP Ron 95 is designed to burn slowly and thus improves fuel economy, making you save money after several kilometers. Go Super XP Ron 95 gives you a smooth driving experience, that is, less vibrations. Fill up with Goil Super XP Ron 95. Now there's no need to pay more for any higher grade fuel. Goil has that sorted. Goil, good energy.
At the end of round 4A, the following are the results. Tamale Technical University had 9 points. Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology had 21 points. We are going into round 4B, which is a true or false segment. In this round, I'm going to read out some statements to you, and you have to indicate to me if the statement is true or false. You have 10 seconds within which to do that. Each institution will have the opportunity of answering 6 major questions. If you get it correct, you have 2 points. If you get it wrong, you suffer a penalty of -1. You may elect not to answer a question, in which case I can pass it on to the other school under the same conditions. Please, are we ready? If you are ready, I'm going to start from Tamale Technical University. Beta is the slope of a securities characteristic line. True or false?
False.
That is not correct. KNUST. Beta is an index measure of systematic risk. True or false?
True.
That is correct. TaTU. Alderfer's ERG theory of motivation explains needs as a hierarchy rather than as a range. True or false?
It's false.
That is correct.
Come on, boys.
KNUST. McClelland's theory of needs focuses on satisfying existing needs rather than creating or developing needs. True or false?
False.
That is correct. TaTU. All variable costs are direct costs. True or false?
False.
That is correct. KNUST. In long-term decision making, the most influential decision variable is contribution. True or false?
True.
No, that is not correct. Contribution is for short-term decision making. Yeah, major question, Tamale Technical University. The African country, which used to be known as German South Africa, German Southwest Africa, is Namibia. True or false?
True.
That is correct. KNUST. Zambia used to be known and called Southern Rhodesia. True or false?
False.
That is correct. TaTU. The present value interest factor is the reciprocal of the future value interest factor. True or false?
It's false.
No, that is not correct. That is not correct. KNUST. All other things remaining the same, an annuity received at the beginning of each period has more present value than one that is received at the end of the period. All other things remaining the same, an annuity received at the beginning of each period has more present value than does one received at the end of each period. True or false?
True.
That is correct. We'll take our last set of questions for this round. Tamale Technical University. A consumer with rational and monotone preferences will always spend his or her entire budget. True or false?
False.
No, that is not correct. That is not correct. KNUST. A consumer with rational, monotone, and convex preferences will always buy more of a good if his or her income increases. True or false?
False.
That is correct. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the true or false segment in the contest between KNUST and TaTU. At the end of round 4B, the following are the results. Tamale Technical University had 3 points. Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology had 9 points. We are going into the final round, which is the Riddles segment. In this segment, I'm going to read out a series of clues to both schools. And they are to indicate to me who or what I am referring to. They will need to indicate their readiness by ringing a bell. Let us hear the bell from KNUST. And that of Tamale Technical University. When you ring a bell, you have a maximum of 10 seconds within which to give an answer. If you give a wrong answer, you can no longer participate in that particular riddle. And I'll read other clues or clues where applicable, further clues to the remaining school. There's a weighting system on the scoring according to the number of clues given. If you get it correct on the first clue, you have 5 points. If you get it correct on the second clue, you have 4 points. Answering correctly on any other clue, you have 3 points. But before we do battle, the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology will want to effect a substitution. Gentlemen and lady, you are welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please introduce yourself, KNUST.
My name is Eric Ofosu, a third-year accounting student.
And who do we have from TaTU?
I'm Abdullah Baraka, third-year marketing student.
All right. Riddles. 1. There'll be 5 riddles in all, by the way. Yeah. So 1. I'm a theory in psychology that links beliefs to behavior. Tamale Technical University.
Theory of planned behavior.
That is correct. The answer on the first clue, that is 5 points. Riddle number 2. 1. I am a matrix, a portfolio matrix in strategic management. 2. I was developed by Michael Gold and Andrew Campbell. 3. I am used to evaluate the attractiveness of potential acquisition targets or existing business to the parent. KNUST.
The asterisk portfolio display.
That is correct. They answered on the third clue, and that is 3 points. 3. I am a measure used TaTU.
Coefficient of variation.
That is correct, ladies and gentlemen. They answered on the first clue, and that is 5 points. Riddle number 4. I'm a construct of social psychology. Tamale Technical University.
Groupthink.
Ladies and gentlemen, groupthink is correct. Riddle number 5. I am an organization headquartered in Brussels, Belgium.
NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is correct. That was answered on the first clue, and that is 5 points. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of the contest. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of round 5, the following are the results. Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology had 3 points. Tamale Technical University had 20 points. The contest has been an interesting one between KNUST and Tamale Technical University. This is the last of the quarterfinal contest. The winner of this contest will join the University of Education Winneba, University of Ghana, Akentin Apiaminka University of Skills Training and Entrepreneurial Development, University of Professional Studies Accra, and University of Cape Coast, all in the semifinals. Who won this one, ladies and gentlemen? At the end of the contest, the following are the results. Tamale Technical University had 53 points. Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology had 69.5 points. Congratulations, KNUST. You have qualified to the semifinals of the 2022 edition of the Tertiary Business Science Challenge. Congrats, guys. My name is Al-Hassan Yusuf Traule, and until I come your way again with a semifinal contest, I sign off. It is bye-bye from me. I love academic violence. Let the semifinals violence come on. Bye-bye from us.